All right, greetings to all of you. I want to welcome you today to today's broadcast, where we're going to be discussing addition to our marketing tips that we'll continue to give our viewers. Want to welcome the business people, people who are entrepreneurs, who are planning to enter into business, planning to start something. So, the world is looking for entrepreneurs. The world and nations are looking for people who can start business. The governments are coming up to give people money to start jobs and to do business here and there. So marketing becomes a very key component that you need to understand as you start your business, as you possibly have a business you want to grow. And today we want to discuss briefly something to do with market segmentation. Market segmentation is a tip that we want to give unto you, because the market, for example, if you're producing a product, you can't serve the whole population. You can't serve, the whole region. You must have a target. You must segment. You cannot be able to meet the needs of all the clients. Yes, your product is good, but it can't meet the needs of all the people in the market. So we are going to discuss, how do I segment my product? How do I know which group should I appeal to sell my product? So marketing segmentation is a principle we use in marketing, and it is something that will help you penetrate and reach the market as fast as possible. So today I want to discuss something to do with that. So, but what is a market? If we talk about a market, what comes into your mind? The word market has shifted from generations. Long ago, you used to hear about market. It was a physical location where people go. There's a seller, there's a buyer. It was a physical place, a physical location that people go to, and possibly a seller and the buyer are able to meet and transact physically. To an economist may mean something else. An economist may be something like, those people who have actually bought the service or product, who are transacting. But a marketer, someone who is into marketing, when we talk about market segmentation, but particularly to understand the word market, what is a market to a marketer? For us in a marketing, a market is not just a physical location, a physical place where we go to and meet, as it used to be in the past. We talk about even the potential buyers, the actual buyers and even the potential buyers. Those ones are characterized under the market. So in marketing, when we talk about the market, we are looking at the potential buyers. They have not bought the product, but they have the potential to buy a given product. It appeals to them. And even those who are actually buying. So the market, when we talk about market segmentation, we are into that perspective of understanding in marketing. So market segmentation, after understanding that yes, my product is good, but it can't serve possibly the whole nation. Yes, it could be about, maybe it's good for the whole nation, but maybe the farm doesn't have the resources to go and serve the whole nation. You need to segment and know where to start and where to target. We shall come up with another word called market targeting. But for now, we want to segment. You must have a given group of market. When I talk about market now, I think we understand I'm talking about even the potential buyers who you want to appeal to as you're doing business. So market segmentation is a very serious principle that is applied by firms to know who is the potential buyer of this product. And then you distinguish the characteristics. You appeal to them differently. So today I want to discuss into that. Yes, possibly we want to serve the whole people in Kampala, but Kampala has got people of different social classes, different religions, different education backgrounds, and yet they are all potential buyers of the product. So the marketing strategy that you use to apply to a given group, let me say to the given religious sect, is different from what you use to apply possibly to another group of the illiterate who are also having potential to buy. And then we have people who are educated. So the strategies, why do we talk about segmenting? Is because we want to segment the market, and then we know what marketing mix strategy can I use. There are those mix, we discussed marketing mix some time back, but they may all have the potential to buy, but they may be appealed to differently. So when we do market segmentation, this is where we understand the needs and the tastes and preferences of all our clients, and then distinguish them in different categories as we're going to discuss. And then from there, we design customized strategies of appealing different groups. So Market segmentation. So briefly, I can talk about the way we segment. So it's what we call geographical segmentation. So we can segment the market based on the geographical location. For example, you could have many buyers in eastern Uganda, and yet you are in Kampala. I mean, you may need to put how do you appeal to the buyers in a given geographical location. You may need possibly to put a distributor in a given location. So there's the strategy you use to market, possibly you have market in western Uganda. I mean, so we can the needs of the people and how you appeal to them possibly is different. In Kampala, possibly you could advertise using the influencers here in Kampala, and the way they dress is not so much of an issue. But there are places, if you, for example, you want to market in some places, let me say in the north or some other regions, I mean, just putting a billboard with a lady who is half naked is an abusive thing to them. Is not acceptable in their culture. So, I mean, for them, you may need to look at how do I appeal to them. I mean, how do I put someone dressed possible in a billboard? So the way the billboard you do in Kampala may not apply in another maybe region in Uganda particularly because of those differences. So one, geographical segmentation is where we distinguish the market based on the geographical needs. You understand where you have the potential buyers in given locations, possibly put distributors, and then also customize the adverts, the language. Like I said, the billboard, the way you put the billboard in Kampala, it may be okay to put a half-naked person possibly on the billboard. That's what the youth like. But my friend, you take that to another region and possibly your product can be rejected because of that. So we need to understand that segments based on the geographical location, study the geographical needs, study the culture of in a given location, study the capacity of the people to buy. There's a lot to study in the geographical region where if you bring in the consultant can help you. So there's what we call demographic segmentation, whereby you segment the market based on the gender. It could be the same geographical region, let me say central Uganda, here in Kampala, but there are different people, different age groups, different gender. I mean, there's different education, religious and races. They are different, but they are all found in a given, let me say, demographic segmentation, sort of. And then we have to look into those details of the age groups. Is my product appealing to which age group? Yes, it could be for both, but I mean, the marketing strategy I use for example, to religious sect, the given race could be different from the one I use for the youth or the children. So those are demographic segmentations, and as a marketer, you design your marketing strategies based, not generalizing. We customize. So there's somewhere other type of segmentation which we call psychographic segmentation. Here we go into the social classes. People have different social classes. It can be a country. I can pick one country we know in Asia which makes products for different countries. If you go, they ask, do you want a product for Africa? They give you the product for Africa because they have studied the lifestyle of the given sect, and they have seen the social classes around here. If you want a product for, let me say, US, they make for you that kind of product. So that's where you also go into that. If you're a nation, you want to export, you want to import, and that's how some country in Asia is taking over possibly the world, because it's making products which are able to be met, which are meeting needs, specific needs to different social classes of countries. Africa, Asia, Europe, they make products that are of all standards and they are fitting. I mean, that's very, very important to understand, and we know a number of products which I may not mention here that are appealing to a given social class. There are some mobile phones that they are made for a given social class. I mean, for them, they are segmenting their market and they are appealing only to that particular market, because you can't serve the whole market. So, but you see where you can develop a niche and then you do that. So market segmentation is a perception that helps you to understand the differences in the market, and then you tailor your marketing mix and strategies to different groups that you have segmented. So there's behavior segmentation, which also we talk about things to do with studying the attitudes of the people, and then you see their behaviors, and then you're able to, to influence them to buy your product. I mean, of course, as a manufacturer, as a different person, we may advise you which type of segmentation do you need to apply. I mean, there are people who have applied the behavior and it is working for them, and they studied what we call the consumer behavior, and they just study the behavior and they are influencing the market just by analyzing the behavior, and they do something that they automatically know these people will be able to manage. So briefly, there's a principle called market segmentation that as a business you must understand that you can't serve the whole region. I mean, even if your product is appealing to them, maybe you don't have the resources, you can't have all the resources to do that. I mean, and you need to develop that's market segmentation strategy in your marketing department, or possibly hire an external firm to do marketing like us, and we help you to customize the strategies after understanding your objective as a business, your goals that you want to achieve. We do market research, and then possibly we are informed after segmenting and seeing where do we first put resources. Possibly we have segmented and we can reach all, but where, based on the available resources, where should we first start with? Which segment can we first appeal to? Which ones have high affinity to buy? So I think these are principles that we must put in marketing, and you need to be aggressive as a business and study the ever-changing needs of the customers that you're trying to serve, and then readjust the strategies to fit those changes and those different segments that we are serving. So today I will not go much more into the details, but it's a principle that you need to look at, and you can hire a firm. We do much more trainings and refresher trainings for your sales team, and possibly we see how we can add value to the business, and you only use your resources directly to a given target group that will generate value for you as a business. So I want to stop there today, and want to say thank you for always being with us here, and we'll continue sharing such tips. Meet you next time. Thank you so much.